Well, howdy. It's Pastor Schmidt. It's Friday afternoon, and it's nice to be with you. Let's see some things first here. Tomorrow at 3:45, there will be a concert in our sanctuary by the Naples Symphony Orchestra. It is a group of amateurs who will be presenting a work from Wagner, and it's about 40 minutes long, and all are welcome. There's no fee. Please come and support this group and enjoy some live music. Don't forget the word amateur. It comes from the Latin amo, which means to love. And if you're an amateur, you're doing something because you love it. You're not getting paid for it. They're not getting paid for it. They're doing it because they love it. And I've seen this group before, and the love and the fun they're having comes through. They might not be professionals, but it's beautiful. I can't wait to watch it, and I hope you can come to see them as well. Also, it's a little bit down the road, but Lent is coming, and we here at the church would like to reestablish our Lenten evening meals. We didn't do it because of COVID, and it's time to keep on trucking and get life back to normal. And I look forward to doing this. We are going to have a couple of sign-up sheets in the narthex, though, for those interested in preparing a meal, but also to get a feel for how many people will be coming. Because if you're cooking, you need to know how many people are coming. And I hope people want to come. I hope you want to come. It's great fellowship, and it's been a long time coming. We haven't done it in a while, and I missed it greatly. Okay. As I told you, my personal devotion right now is reading through Psalm 119, which follows the Hebrew alphabet. And there's lots of sections within Psalm 119. And I'm on the letter He in Hebrew, H-E, He. Listen to this. Teach me, O Lord, to follow your decrees. Then I will keep them to the end. Give me understanding, and I will keep your law and obey it with all my heart. Direct me in the path of your commands, for there I find delight. Turn my heart toward your statutes and not toward selfish gain. Turn my eyes away from worthless things. Preserve my life according to your word. Fulfill your promise to your servant so that you may be feared. Take away the disgrace I dread, for your laws are good. How I long for your precepts. Preserve my life in your righteousness. You heard a lot of different words for the same thing there, didn't you? You heard the word command. You heard the word precept. You heard the word law. And we can hear those words and think, thou shalt and thou shalt not. These are the things you do. These are the things you don't do. The rules. But in Hebrew, you have to remember the word statutes, especially the word law or command, can mean simply teaching. Not what you're to do or not to do, but all of God's teachings, the law. It's so interesting. And after you read this, at least me, man, I see how my heart has turned away from God's statutes. I see how I have not followed his precepts because I'm a sinner. And the greatest law, that is the greatest teaching in the Bible, is of course the gospel, which is the good news that there was a guy who came who always followed God's precepts, never broke his commands, always followed his laws. And when you're feeling down about your sin, don't look inside about how you can fulfill God's rules. How can I do it? Because you won't find the energy. You won't find the power. The Bible has a greater teaching, and that's the gospel. And it tells us to keep our eyes fixed on Jesus, the author and perfecter of our faith. So if you're burdened by the rules and how you've broken them, join the club. But we take all that burden and we give it to Jesus. And we keep our eyes fixed on Jesus in our guilt and in our sadness. And we say, I am forgiven because of what he did for me on the cross. If you're looking for something to read for your devotion, read Psalm 119. Take one little chunk at a time. There's plenty to think about and chew on. All right. Thank you very much for watching this. And if I don't see you tomorrow at the concert, I'll see you either tomorrow night for worship or Sunday for worship. Have a great, great weekend, everybody. Bye-bye.